The Bruins used a 3-4 formation that essentially turned defensive ends Jaelan, Phillips and Keisean Lucier-South into outside linebackers and then had to switch personnel again in the third quarter when Phillips went down with an apparent right ankle injury. Phillips was wearing a walking boot after the game. You can call it a 3-4 or a 5-2, whatever, UCLA coach Jim Mora said of the number 25 Bruins hybrid formation after their 48-45 loss to Memphis on Saturday at Liberty Bowl Memorial Stadium. "It was an odd front, is what it is." Phillips was hardly the only player UCLA missed, prompting a change from its usual 4-3 alignment. Linebacker Kenny Young and safety Jaleel Wadood sat out after suffering head trauma last week against Hawaii, and linebacker Breland Brandt did not play for an undisclosed reason. UCLA was further depleted in the fourth quarter when defensive tackle Osa Odighizuwa was ejected for targeting. Odighizuwa will also have to miss the first half of the Bruins game against Stanford next week as punishment. The Bruins did benefit from the return of defensive tackle Boss Tagaloa and safety Adarius Pickett from injuries. Tagaloa sat out the game against Hawaii with an undisclosed injury and Pickett suffered a right knee injury against the Rainbow Warriors. Pickett, who had barely practiced during the week, intercepted one pass and broke up another against Memphis. Linebacker Josh Woods also came back in the second half Saturday after sitting out the first half as punishment for a targeting penalty last week. Woods made 4 tackles. UCLA's defense surrendered 560 total yards and 6 passing touchdowns. But the Bruins made some improvement against the run with the exception of Darrell Henderson's 80-yard sprint on Memphis's first play from scrimmage, one in which UCLA missed 2 tackles. The Tigers gained only 82 rushing yards the balance of the game on 36 carries, an average of 2.3 yards per carry. Memphis burned the Bruins for 2 screen passes that went for touchdowns in the second quarter after the Tigers benefited from excellent blocking. "We weren't doing a good job really of getting pressure on the guy," Mora said of Memphis quarterback Riley Ferguson, "and they got those 2 long screens. Boy, those really hurt us."